My name is Stephen Jenkins, and I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Portsmouth in Portsmouth, Virginia. National Night Out is our yearly Take Back the Streets Against Crime event that we have nationally. And here in Portsmouth, it's one of our more big events that we have in the city. This particular year, we went all out as we did last year, but each year we try to go bigger and better. So we had a live band, Second Wind, that came and performed, and they did an amazing job for us, and the crowd that was there really and truly enjoyed. People were up and dancing around. We had several mascots to include McGruff, which is a staple hold of law enforcement, but we also had Riptide that represented the Norfolk Tides that came over and assisted us. We even had a flyover. We had 2 helicopters fly over for our opening event as part of our opening ceremony for National Night Out and to welcome people to the city of Portsmouth. So we just took we used every asset available to us to be able to make it an inviting event for our citizens and other folks that came out to participate. But we wanted to make sure that folks knew that Portsmouth was united in what we were doing. And again, it was surrounded with unifying people with one message, that crime does not have a place in our city, and that we are unified as a city with making that statement. We have been fortunate over the last several years. Lieutenant Holly has spearheaded a lot of the organizing of this event for several years. She has been very instrumental in bringing together our stakeholders throughout the city. And not just the city, but our community stakeholders who all come together, because even though it's a police-sponsored event, it is really an opportunity to showcase the city and our ability. It's probably the one time that we try to make it more of a carnival feel, more than anything, where we got dunk tanks and we got, again, our giveaways, we got music, we're doing popcorn. We're really trying to make it as festive as possible, but it's at the same time still allowing for the communication part, where we're hoping that someone will say to one of our officers, hey, we appreciate you for your service to us and to the city. But at the same time, our police officer can take the time to engage with that citizen and not see them in a light when we're always having to respond to a call for service. This is really and truly an opportunity for our citizens and police officers to engage when there is not a critical incident associated with it. And those type of things do a lot for us and for the community in building those relationships and seeing us outside of this uniform and behind this badge in an authoritative manner. At the end of the day, we're all people, and the goal is for us to help one another. There were 3 events that were held outside of our main event, and I did have an opportunity to make all 3 of those events. National Night Out is about the community engaging with one another and police, but it's more so about the community engaging. At the end of the day, the community is what's most important, and we are a part of that community. We don't want to be separate from it. That's part of the message that we want to get out, is that we as the police department are part of the community.
Today we're celebrating National Night Out in the city of Portsmouth. And it's a national program where law enforcement comes together with community to talk about how we reduce crime and how we bring people together to make a better community for everybody. This is Portsmouth, and we're a community who supports our law enforcement, and we're behind those folks 100%. This is really a chance for community to meet the police department and understand and build those relationships, and just have an opportunity to get to know one another. You know, I'm a true believer, when you know someone, you have a better relationship, you generally have a better outcome. So we're excited that the police are meeting the community, and everybody's working together to get to know each other here at National Night Out to build a better community for our future.
We had a change in venue, and what we got from that was we got a lot of positive feedback. Our folks were able to access us a lot better. Overall, what we saw was just enjoyment of being able to engage with law enforcement, with public safety, with one another. We gave away bicycles, we gave away prizes. We had really a lot of participation from our community stakeholders that we've been fortunate enough to build good relationships and partnerships that support us day in and day out and support this city. We truly hope that this event, that they give us the opportunity for folks to see us in that light as their neighbor. We're human just like anybody else. It's not about being better than, it's about making sure that we put our best effort to showcase this city, our police department, and the citizens, and our ability to work together. When we have folks that really and truly are in need of help, Portsmouth has always found a way to help them.
Hi, I'm Councilman DeAndre Bonds. I'm enjoying myself here out in National Night Out. This is a great event for the city of Portsmouth. I'm glad that we brought everybody together in one place so that we can meet each other, enjoy each other, and have a great time in the city.
These are just opportunities for us to put information out there to our citizens, to also, again, encourage that, getting to know your neighbor, getting to know those individuals that can offer you help. When you get an opportunity to engage with citizens, oftentimes that's one of the first things that they're going to talk about. They're going to want to talk about issues that are going on in their neighborhood. They want to talk about that problem house that's on their block, or they want to talk about something that they feel that you can help them with. National Night Out is designed to help deal with some of that stuff on the front end so that you don't get to the crime part on the back end. It always is good to be able to put a name with a face. Sometimes that is just the fact that you're able to say, hey, I know an individual over there, is sometimes the difference between making a call and not making a call. There are not many people that know what it is to be a police officer, to be able to have to respond to some of the calls that we respond to and see those things, but then still be able to compartmentalize them and go to work and do a job that is necessary and needed. There are so many stressors in life, and we offer during National Night Out a couple of hours of just fun, safe entertainment with your family, with the police department, with the city, where we can interact with them and that they can see us in a different light. We can't control what other people put out is information about police and law enforcement. We can control what we put out and our image that when we have an opportunity to portray with them. And I think we do a very good job with our young citizens with engaging with them, showing them that we are really and truly here to help them, and we should be a good resource for them, not just when they need us, but all the time. I think that's the way that you gauge success. At the end of the day, it's not about being first or last or whatever. Our city deserves to be safe.